Hey, so it's Q&A time. This is gonna be interesting, I think the word is. We'll find out as we go along. I am happiest one. The first question comes from Serena, otherwise known as Yelza. Yelza? How do you say your URL? I don't know. But she said that I needed to finish the sentence, I am happiest when. So I think I'm happiest when I'm with my friends and family, really. But when we're just like chilling and chatting and having a good time and just everybody's happy and we're watching Doctor Who. If you could be a different person for a day, who would you be? Wow, okay. I would love to be like a homeless person or something for a day. I think it would be really interesting to see how they cope and how I'd cope, and yeah, it's difficult to know what that situation's like unless you've been in it. And I know it's like, oh yeah, she's trying to be, I don't know, sympathetic, but I've worked with a lot of homeless people and I'd love to know what it's really like. So yeah, I think that's what I'd do. What are your top 5 favourite books? Oh, my top 5 favourite books. I hate listing my favourite things. I never know what to put. I have so many favourite books. I guess my top 5 would be Hunger Games, like the first one, because I absolutely love it. It's such a good book. Yeah, I really love it. And Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That's my favourite book from the Harry Potter series. I don't really know why. It just is. So yeah, Exodus Code, which was written by John and Carol Barrowman. I read it recently and it's definitely got to be in my favourites. It's so cool because it's based on Torchwood. But obviously it's written by somebody who was in it, so it's really in there with the feeling of the show. So that's really good. And Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas, because it's a pretty good book. I've not actually finished it yet, but I'm in love with it already. Like really properly in love with it. Oh, I need one more. Can I leave the space empty for a book that I haven't read yet? Because I'm going to do that. It's in a minute. What colours do you have in your closet the most? Okay, definitely blue and black and red. I guess I have a lot of red things, but yeah, basically blue and black. I'm a bit boring. I do have other colours like purple stuff. Yes, I like purple. And that's basically it. I'm not very interesting. What's your favourite Doctor Who episode and why? My favourite Doctor Who episode? We're on the favourite thing again. I know it's a question, but it's a favourite thing. I have so many favourite Doctor Who episodes, like I don't know. Having watched Day of the Doctor, that's definitely up there now. I think, yeah, that's definitely up there now. But I'm gonna ignore the most recent episodes because I haven't rewatched them, so I don't know whether it's just they're new. But I haven't rewatched them, so I'm not gonna do them. Probably The Doctor's Wife, because that was so clever and really good and really funny. And maybe A Good Man Goes to War, because I really like the poem. Poem's good. Demons run when a good man goes to war. Night will fall and drown in sun when a good man goes to war. Friendship dies and true love lies. Night will fall and the dark will rise when a good man goes to war. Demons run but count the cost. The battle is won but the child is lost. What was the first episode of Doctor Who you ever watched, and why did you start watching? Have you been watching Doctor Who since the reboot began? If not, since when? So I put these two questions together because they're pretty similar. So for Zionism and Erecty Hunter, I have watched since the reboot. I've watched since Rose, and basically, why did I start watching? Because we saw the advert for it, and I got really excited, and then I told my dad, and he got really excited, and he basically said, yeah, we have to watch this together, because he grew up with Tom Baker, so he was really excited about coming back, and yeah, we basically watched every episode together until I went to uni, actually, so that's quite cool. And yeah, so we watched it and I fell in love with it, and now I'm quite obsessed. Has anybody noticed? No? I have a poster up there. I'll show you that later. What makes you the most uncomfortable? People. People make me very uncomfortable. People I don't know. Like, I don't have too much of an issue if I get to know somebody and they're alright, but people I don't know, talking to people, approaching people, asking people questions, phoning people. I don't like phoning anybody. New people. I don't like the idea of new people. And yeah, I really like people. I don't know how that works. Does anybody know how that works? There's nobody here. I don't know. What are your least favourite chips? Anonymous questions. Okay. My least favourite chips. Oh, I don't really have any. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Amy 11 as an OTV, but I love them as a Bro TV, like, so much. I ship everything. Everything. Literally. Everything. Is that bad? Do you ever wish Tumblr didn't exist? Do I wish Tumblr didn't exist? No. No, even when I've had a non-hate, like, I don't wish it didn't exist because so many people are supportive, and honestly, I love it so much. Like, you guys are amazing and the best, and I love you all. I don't think I could do without it, really. You're always there for me. It's great. You cook. You cook. Kiss. What is your most embarrassing moment? Oh, somebody had to go here. Most embarrassing moment. I don't know. Do you remember when people ask you a question and you just forget everything that's ever happened to you? You just literally haven't got a clue. This is hard. I think the most embarrassing thing that ever happened when I was about 8. It was just before we moved, actually. I used to live on this road which had like a massive hill, and I was rollerblading one day and I fell over a stick. Yeah, a stick. And fell over and blacked out. And yeah, I had to be carried inside and it was really awkward. I think that's probably it. I can't think of anything. Maybe I've blacked out all the really embarrassing memories. I don't know. Do you ship Captain Jack and Jenny? I ship Captain Jack and everybody. Everything. Why are you so awesome? I'm not awesome. Why are you awesome? Why are you all awesome? The best. That was a dodgy smile. I won't do that. What is your opinion on Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies? And what do you think of the huge thing the fandom has about one or the other? I love them both. I love both their writing. Like, they're quite different but the same in the same time. They've both made Doctor Who work really well. They've both had some brilliant storylines running through the series and some of their individual episodes that I could go on about this for a long time. Yeah, I understand that some people don't like one or the other and that, but I still don't understand why people have to hate on them. Like, if it wasn't for them, Doctor Who wouldn't be here. So kind of accept it and move on. Let's stop arguing. Yeah, let's all be friends. Happy people. Please. Why are you such a cutie? Shut up, Jill, you're cuter. Who is your role model and why? I would say my role model is probably my dad. Like, I know it's a bit cliche, but I don't think any like famous people are my role models or anything. And my dad's done pretty well for himself when he didn't have like a lot. I don't know. He had a lot of sisters and he didn't do great at school, but he's like really clever now. Yeah, I always remember growing up just like I want to be as clever as my dad. So that's pretty cool. If you could travel with the Doctor, would you? Where would you ask him to take you first? Would you risk everything to travel in time and space? I would totally travel with the Doctor if I could. Are you joking? No, I know in real life it would be hard, but I totally think I would risk everything. I have hair in my mouth. I would risk everything. It would just be amazing. Like, it's not an opportunity that everybody's gonna get, and I know it's not real. Oh yeah. I don't know where I want to go. I'd love to go back to the past. Maybe Shakespearean England or 23rd of November 1963. That would be pretty cool. Watch the first ever episode. So, yeah. Guess that's why. Favourite villain? Favourite villain? Well, the Daleks are the villains of Doctor Who, and I do really love seeing them in episodes, but I think the Weeping Angels, just because they're so scary, and it's such a clever idea, like, the idea that they could be anywhere, and any statue could be a Weeping Angel, and they don't kill you. It's quite scary. I don't know. I like them a lot. Scariest episode? Blink. Always blink. No, don't blink. Never blink. Stare. Don't blink. What did you think about the moment thing and Billy's part in the 50th? I thought the moment thing with Billy was brilliant. I thought it was a great way to bring her back. I've said it a couple of times now. I don't think having Rose in the 50th would have worked. It wouldn't have fitted with the story, and the story was brilliant. So I don't think it would have been a good thing to have her there. But the fact that she was there but not as Rose was really clever, and it shows how important Rose was in the Doctor's life. That even though she was in his future, that's what the moment chose to be the conscience for the Doctor, and I think that was really clever. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Oh man, I could go on so long. Let's not though. Favourite Disney princess? Cinderella! I love Cinderella. I don't know why, she's just always been my favourite. So that's probably it, really. First Tumblr URL? Oh, the embarrassment. Maybe this should be my most embarrassing moment. It was StephiEclaire 94. Yeah, I had my name as my URL for quite a while, and I had about 3 followers during that time. My blog was really different back then. Very different back then. Moving on. Which Doctor Who character do you relate to most and why? I probably actually relate to Rory the most. I don't think I'm as strong and confident as the companions, but Rory started off quite nervous about the whole situation, not quite sure, and then grew more confident, and that's what I'm like in a lot of situations. And he's also very loyal to Amy, and yeah, I care a lot about the people I love, so yeah, probably Rory. And I love Rory, let's face it, he's so cute. So that's it, that's all the questions. Thank you guys for asking. I might do another one sometime, maybe when I hit another follower goal, but this has been pretty good fun. Thank you very much. Bye.